Shall we start? Many people? Many people? How many people in the room? Let's wait a little bit. Good morning. If you are already in the room, you can take some kind of walk and shake of your body. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Yutao Life. This is Michael, and this is our Saturday morning live session. So Saturday, we usually will have a kind of review session, mainly focusing on our sequences. And all right, so we'll still have our cloud hands, okay, in the beginning, right, before more people join the room. All right, so if you're already here, you're invited to practice cloud hands with me. All right, so this week our cloud hands we'll start right away. Okay, we'll not have the warm up. Another warm up called the splitting fist. Okay, we'll probably skip this one. Okay, we'll start with our cloud hands right away. So please adjust your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width, and make sure that that directions are most comfortable for you. All right, take a breath. Inhale, exhale. All right, relax your body, calm down your mind. All right, let's start. Roll down your palms, extend them to the front. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale. Right, now inhale again. Exhale. All right, rotate your palms and bring them back. Exhale, kind of squat down a little bit. Right, then palms up and down. All right, now keep breathing. All right, let's start to be mindful of our palms, arms, shoulder. Relax your shoulder, then your whole body. The front of your body, at the back of your body, and the body side, left side, right side. Right now, our lower back, buttocks, hips, hip joints, then our two legs. Right? Thigh, knee joints, lower legs, then our ankles, our feet, heels and toes. All right, so it's whole body engagement. Now how about our neck and our head, our crown? It's a whole body engagement. All right, now let's keep moving. Our palms, arms. Maintain your full body awareness. All right. All right, now let's start to kind of swing to the right, okay, to the left. Okay, shift your weight, in other words, left, right, and feel the sensation. Okay, when the weight shifts gradually to the left, to the right. All right, now engage our feet a little bit more. Heels up, left, right. Okay, and left, right. All right, now lift our foot, heel first, toe second, put it right down. Okay, left, now right, left again, okay, right. All right, full body awareness, keep breathing. All right, now we're ready to move. Okay, we'll take small steps backward first. Okay, small steps. If you want to rotate your arms palm a couple of times during, our steps, that'll be fine. Now small steps forward. I'll keep rotating your palms and small steps forward. And find your own coordination and maintain your full body awareness. Now small steps, a little bit bigger steps, I'm sorry, backward. All right, now a little bit bigger step forward. To the front, right, and now a little bit bigger step backward. And you can take horse stance and stand up. All right, now small steps. Okay, let's just kind of walk to the front and walk backward. All right, now let's take a left, kind of gradually transition to a left bow stance. Okay, adjust the directions of the distance and directions of your feet. Make sure that you're comfortable when you shift weight to the front leg, no, when you shift weight to the hind leg. Okay, make sure that you're comfortable with your feet, legs, okay, and your upper body. All right, lower down your palms. And rotate, bring them back. Okay, twist the body, turn your body a little bit. Left and right and left. All right, now let's start to count. We'll have 5 reps here. 1. Keep breathing. Back. Okay, 2. Okay, 3. 4. And 5. All right, a couple more times this direction. All right, now kind of stand up, recenter, adjust our feet, and stand up posture again. All right, now let's gradually transition to the right side. And again, okay, adjust the distance between your front leg right now is our right leg, and your hind leg, left leg, and also adjust their directions, okay, so that when you shift weight to the front leg and shift weight back to the hind leg, and you actually feel comfortable, okay, with your feet, your legs. All right, now let's start to count. Okay, a couple more times. Let's count. Okay. Back. It's a whole body engagement. Keep breathing. Now 1. Okay, 2. Okay, 3. Back. 4. And 5. All right, couple more times. Keep full body awareness. All right, now let's kind of stand up, adjust our feet, come back to the middle. Your palms still rotating. All right, now let's take steps to the right. Small steps. Now take steps to the left. Small steps will be fine. All right, now small steps back to the middle. All right, now let's adjust our feet, their distance and the directions. Okay, a little bit wider. Maybe wider than our stand posture. Now we're gonna squat down a little bit more, and palms up. Come back, palms down, squat down, exhale. And now stand up, inhale. Exhale, and inhale. All right, modify how low you can go. Okay, stay in your comfort zone. Now let's count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, stand up. All right, readjust our feet, stand-up posture. All right, be mindful again of the whole body, in particular palms, arms, and kind of slow down. Keep breathing. All right, now gradually, maybe a couple more times. How about we have a count, then we'll end it. Okay, just be mindful of whole body and then our palms, arms, right? Let's 1. Relax your body. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, gradually palms come to stop. Okay, both facing the floor at your belly button. Height, right? Relax your shoulders. Now take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now rotate your palms. Lift the palms to your chin. Inhale. Then exhale, palms down. Okay, lower down palms, rotate. Lift the palms up, inhale. And exhale. Okay, recentering, inhale. Exhale, palms back to lower belly. Okay, same time, inhale. Exhale. Okay, palms back on your lower belly. And stand up, inhale. Okay, exhale. Okay, relax and calm down. All right, so that's our claw hands. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I hope that not everybody, but you joined and the practice. Okay, you can start. In fact, you could start anywhere. Right? Just rotate our palms, arms, and then gradually engage our whole body and our feet, and legs. Right? It's what's the purpose? Purpose again is for coordination, for connection, right? For awareness. Yeah, and even though they're gentle, but we have really achieved quite a bit. I mean, inwardly. Okay, maybe I'm not sure if you sweated. Okay, I actually didn't sweat, but my whole body warm up. Okay, and I feel basically my body, okay, and my mind more connected, right? More connected. I'm fully aware of my toes, my heels, what's going on with my knees. Okay, every part of body. Okay, it's not like I'm thinking about it. My mind is present now, everywhere. Okay. In fact, it is. It is just this is awareness of awareness, right? The connectivity the mind presence, okay, in our body, it's actually there, but we forgot. Okay, we were so absorbed, in our kind of mundane, way of thinking, and also act or react to, external stimuli, and that's why I feel like our body is body, our mind is mind, right? But claw hands will help you to reestablish, okay, this inner connectivity and inner awareness. All right. All right, now let's start, okay? Good morning, good Saturday morning. Welcome. Which one? YouTube is still no? It is on, yeah. A little bit low. Sometimes it works well, for the other channel. All right, we'll see how it goes, yeah. All right, so, yeah, so that's what the Qigong, Taichi Qigong is all about, okay, with the name Taichi. Yeah. So without inner connectivity, inner awareness, without engaging our fine energy, okay, that's not Tai Chi Gong, right? Tai Chi Gong doesn't matter what kind of movement, what kind of style you use, okay, with breathing pattern, techniques, with mindfulness, okay, then we'll engage our inner energy, okay, we will warm up our body without sweating, okay. Of course, you run, 1 mile, okay, sweat a lot, and your body will warm up a little bit. But we use our simple claw hands, can achieve basically same kind of results. The reason is that we are cultivating our inner energy and not just consume them, and for using other ways, okay, to kind of consume our inner energy. Yeah. All right, come back. Okay, so welcome, good morning, and this is our Saturday morning live session on Tai Chi Gong with Yutao Life or with Michael. All right, so I wish everybody had a good sleep last night, and it's a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Yeah, the season is changing, energy, the nature also is changing. Yeah. And in our body, we will go with it. We'll go with it, and in fact, our body, our mind, our energy is also connected to the nature, closely, much closer than you realize. Again, I think in ancient times, somehow people know, okay, how the body, our internal world and external world are coupled, are entangled, and if we go along with them in the nature, okay, we'll stay healthy. If we, do something, mess up with this entanglement, okay, we mess up this, parallelism between our body, cosmos, and the universe, cosmos, okay, the external cosmos, then we'll suffer, okay, from issues, right? That's one major cause for ailments, yeah. And but modern life, what you can do, yeah, it's not like everybody can, just live according to the nature, right? So our Tai Chi Gong can help you in terms of make us improve our awareness internally and externally, right? All right, so yeah. That's also the reason, when we spend time in the nature, okay, we feel good, okay? And the reason, not just like, okay, it's beautiful scene, it's because now the awareness that existed between our body and nature, okay, will be enhanced if you go to nature, if you stay away, from your job, from your city, and for a while, yeah. And all right, what we'll do tonight, not tonight, this morning, okay, our regular program will warm up using our very gentle version. After that, we'll jump into our sequences, and we're going to focus on 5 animal called the floric sequence, okay, the 5 animals. So we have all of them down, right? All of them down. So we'll focus on the 5 sequences from our tiger to our crane. Okay, we're going to learn and practice all of them. All right, and if time allows, we'll do a few movements from our fist-based sequence, and then we'll end it with again 2 movements, 2 gentle movements. We'll see if we have time for more like movements from 8 piece of brocade. But 8 piece of brocade is always a must-have sequence for beginners, and even for people who have been practicing a long time and now do not have time. Yeah. So I talked to a friend, my actual roommate in my college, a couple of days ago, and he was busy. He was doing other regular, kind of sports, running, jogging, and but he said, okay, the only thing, because we did a lot of qigong together when we were in college, and he said, okay, he's still doing, 8 pieces of brocade every day, okay, at least once, yeah, at least once. All right, so 8 pieces of brocade, okay, it's very simple, but on the other hand, it's also very deep, yeah, very deep. So now, if you are new here, I'll promote my kind of video course, recorded the video course a little bit. So I have recorded, remake a lot of contents. Basically, I used in my live sessions in the first 2.5 months. Okay, the course link is available on our channel. If you are new here or you just follow me recently, that is the kind of 2-hour course is the place. Okay, you can start with quickly. Then you kind of catch up with what we're doing. So I have to emphasize that simply the movements, okay, will not help you. The simple, even our 5 animal sequence, okay, even 8 pieces of brocade. If you don't have the foundation, understanding, not knowledge, okay, understanding, and proper understanding, right, and mindfulness, breathing pattern, okay, the movements by themselves are, in the beginning, yes, will help your muscle and joints a little bit, but after that, it's just the movements. Just movements, no matter how beautiful you can do them, is not Tai Chi Gong, are not Tai Chi Gong. Very limited effects, and would rather you just jog for a mile or swim. Okay, those are much better, or play ping pong even, play tennis. Much better choice for your overall health. Yeah. So Tai Chi Gong, the key again is our inner connectivity, inner awareness, so that we'll be able to exercise our, or cultivate our inner energy. Yeah, that's all. All right, so let's start. Any questions before we start? All right. And one more thing before we start, I want to mention that maybe next week on, we're gonna promote also some natural products and related to our inner energy, and especially the meridians. And our exercise also basically exercising our meridian system. Okay, meridian system is just one model representing, representing our inner energy. Yeah, there are other models. Okay, we can have different models for the same thing. Okay, all the time. And so why our slow motion will have health effects? Very simple, because it affects our inner energy. So what is our inner energy? And in TCM, we have a very ancient model, still relevant and still very powerful. And it's, I think eventually will be incorporated into mainstream, medical kind of science. Yeah, but it's not there yet. Even though acupuncture was already accepted as, as kind of a normal, regular kind of intervention methods. Okay, Tai Chi Gong will eventually be like that, real Tai Chi Gong. Okay, not those other kind of fun Tai Chi Gong. Okay, real Tai Chi Gong. In fact, it is in the classical Chinese. Somebody may know. It's called the Yellow Emperor's Classic. Okay, in the classic, it's actually the encyclopedia. Okay, about 200 years ago in China, and about basically the meridian system, the herbs and treatments, including what we do, Tai Chi Gong, as part of a set of major treatments. Yeah, herbs, acupuncture, Qigong, and something else. Yeah, together to help us maintain health, and to first we want to prevent illness, and if we really fell ill, and how we use both herbs, not both, how do we use herbs and herbal medicine basically, and acupuncture and Qigong, okay, to recover. Yeah. So originally in TCM, Qigong is a medical intervention, right? All right, so let's start. All right, now let's take the standard posture, 2 feet wider than shoulder width. Okay, if you want to have 2 feet shoulder width apart, that's also fine. All right, now let's take a breath. Inhale. exhale. All right, now first, relax our head, neck, upper back, shoulders, down to our palms and fingers. Relax. All right, gently direct your attention to the body parts we are calling and let them, the body parts, relax. Now relax our chest, our body side, left side, right side, and our back. Relax. All right, now relax our abdomen, waist, our lower back. Relax. All right, next relax our buttocks, hips, hip joints, and our thighs. Left thigh, right thigh. Relax. All right, now relax our knee joints, our lower legs, shins, calves. Relax. All right, now relax our ankle joints, our heels, feet, and toes. Relax. Okay, keep breathing. And now let's have one more gentle scan of our whole body, from our crown down to our fingertips and toes. Relax. Again. All right, so we have relaxed our whole body and have connected our mind to our whole body. Now let's take another deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now first, let's calm down our mind. Let's put aside, let go our concerns, worries, our plans, thoughts, or anything that is in your busy, shallow, mundane mind. Let them go, put them aside. Right? In some sense, we let rest our busy, shallow, mundane mind, and let our deep mind emerge and take over. Our deep mind is gentle, patient, kind, non-judgmental, yet very capable. Our deep mind is a capable observer, observing our body inside, outside, observing our breathing in and out, okay? Observing our movements, including little tiny ones, okay? Observing our touching practice. All right, now let's turn our gentle mind inwardly to our internal organs and systems. All right, first let's calm down our now heart, our lungs, calm down. All right, calm down our liver, gallbladder, stomach, spleen, calm down. Now calm down our small and large intestines, kidneys, bladder, and other internal organs. Calm down. Right, next, calm down our nerve system, immune system, and any system you specifically care, just name it, calm it down. All right, now let's calm down the remaining physiological systems. Calm down. All right, so we have calmed down our internal organs and systems and have connected our gentle mind to them and their energies. All right, now we're ready. Okay, let's raise our palms and press our palms in front of our chest. Okay, you can lower your head a little bit, eyes gazing at your palms. All right, now let's press the palms a little bit harder so that the centers of the palms are touching each other. All right, and the centers are feeling each other and feeling each other's warmth. And they start to exchange warmth between each other. All right, now let's have 2 breaths, meditating on the palms. All right, and you count the 2 breaths by yourself in your heart. Meanwhile, be mindful of the centers. All right, now let's begin. All right, now let's come back and let's separate, release the centers. So the centers are separate and the palms are still together. Okay, let's now do one more time. Press our palms harder. The centers are touching each other, are exchanging warmth, and furthermore, they are exchanging energy between each other. All right, now let's release the centers. Okay, centers are separate, but palms are still together. All right, now let's rub our palms back and forth against each other, gently first. All right, now feel the warmth. Feel the sensation in the palms first. It's soft, smooth, and pleasant. All right, and now also feel the warmth in the palms. All right, now let's speed up a little bit. All right, and the sensation has increased, and the warmth has also increased. All right, now let's rub our palms faster. Okay, and the warmth has further increased after we've got a good amount. Okay, let's stop the palms, but still together. They're still holding together. And let's adjust our feet. So we're going to have our gentle version. Right? So our feet are close to each other. Right? And if we can have them together, that's also fine. But for easy to maintain balance, you can leave some gap between the feet and then place our palms on our kneecaps. All right, first, quickly adjust our head, neck, upper back, shoulders, and our back, waist, the lower back, buttocks. Okay, make sure that they are relaxed and comfortable. All right, and you lower your head a little bit, eyes gazing at your palms and knee joints. All right, now, first we're gonna grab our knee joints, okay, 3 times to establish the connection. Okay, each grab takes a breath. Okay, let's start. Grab 1, inhale. Exhale. Release your fingers. Now grab 2, inhale. Exhale. Release your fingers. Now grab 3, inhale. Exhale. Release the fingers. All right, now let's have some meditation here. Okay, keep breathing. Feel the warmth in the palms. Okay, and the warmth passes into the kneecaps. Left kneecap, right kneecap. All right, and the warmth further passes on into the interiors of the knee joints. Left knee joint, right knee joint. And finally, the warmth reaches the backs of knee joints. Left and right. All right, so our entire left knee joint is warm now. And our entire right knee joint is warm now. All right, so our mind, palms, and knee joints are well connected. All right, now let's start to further warm up our knee joints. First, we'll rotate our knee joints from left to right, both. Try once, try second time. Okay, be mindful of your body. Now let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, be mindful. All right, now let's reverse the rotation. Okay, let's rotate them from right to left. Okay, try first time, second time. Okay, be mindful again. Now let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, pause a little bit. Next, we're gonna squat down. Okay, your palms are holding your knee joints and slowly squat down. Okay, try once. Okay, modify the height. And the palms give the knees a gentle push and stand up. Okay, engage our body naturally. Try a second time. Squat down, push, and stand up. Again, be mindful. All right, now let's count to 3. Okay, 1 down and up. All right, 2 down and up. Okay, 3 down and up. All right, palms are still holding the knee joints. Now let's gently lower down our head, neck, upper back. Okay, go as low as you feel comfortable. Okay, full body awareness. Now take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, gently lift up our head, neck, upper body. And then take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Kind of lower your shoulder and the palms. Squat down a little bit, then stand up again. Inhale. Then exhale. Okay, shake and walk. All right, so I'll warm up our lower section, and we'll move up to our upper section, or middle section first, all right? And gentle version. All right, and yeah, let's shake walk a little bit. Okay, catch some breath. Relax and calm down, right? So we're in our Taichi Qigong kind of mind, body state or condition. Okay. All right, so first we'll establish our body, mind, our mind, palms, and our lower back, okay? Or the middle section. Okay, most importantly, the lower back. All right, so yeah, let me show you for new viewers. Right, we'll place our palms on our lower back, and okay, we're gonna use the palms, grab our lower back, and 3 times. Okay, to establish the connection. All right, now let's start. Okay, each grab, a press and grab is a breath. Let's start. So press, grab 1, inhale, exhale. Okay, release your palms and fingers. Now press and grab 2, inhale, exhale. Okay, release the palms and fingers. Now press, grab 3, inhale, exhale. Okay, release your palms and fingers. All right, now so our mind, palms, and our lower back, all the middle section are well connected. Okay, they are together. All right, now adjust your feet. Shoulder width apart will be good. Okay, maybe a little bit closer. Right, so what we're gonna do for the gentle version, we're gonna rotate our middle section horizontally first. Okay, try once. Try second time. Okay, engage our body naturally. And now let's count to 5. 1, 2, keep breathing. Be mindful. 3, 4, right, recent. All right, now let's reverse the rotation from right to left. Try once, try second time. All right, now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, reset. All right, very gentle. And we're not done yet. Next, we're gonna rotate our midsection vertically. All right, now take a breath. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kneel down and bend our body forward, downward, drop down our head, then pull ourselves up. All right, try a second time. Kneeling down, bend over and heads down, then pull ourselves up. All right, now let's have 3. 1 down, okay, a little bit more continuously. Bend over and down, pull yourself up. 2, kneeling down, bend over and down and up. 3, kneeling down, okay, bend over and down, then pull yourself up. Inhale, exhale. All right, now let's reverse rotation. We're gonna squat down first. Okay, push palms, push your midsection forward. Now your upper body lean back, chin up, open your chest. All right, now pull yourself up. Try a second time. Squat down, push, upper body lean back, chin up. Now pull yourself up. All right, now let's count to 3. 1 down, push, and up. 2 down, push, and up. 3 down, push, and up. Inhale, then exhale. Lower down your shoulders, arms, palms, squat down, then stand up, inhale, then exhale. All right, now shake and walk. All right, so we kind of warm up our middle section, and all right, so we'll move on to our upper section. And we're gonna have the gentle one. Okay, we're gonna rotate. Again, rotation, rotation, rotation. Rotate the upper section from left to right, and then right to left. Okay, each direction, 4 reps. The first 2 step by step. The last 2 more continuously. Right, more continuously. So let's do it immediate. Do it right away. Okay. Again, if you want, you can have your feet a little bit wider, then show the way. Right, and right, take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Relax and calm down. Now let's start. Okay. 1, inhale. Then lower your left shoulder down. Right. You bend your neck and up back to the left. Now 1, recenter, inhale, forward, downward. Okay. Then 1, okay, right shoulder down. Okay, again, be mindful of your upper section. Now inhale, 1, backward, open your chest. Now recenter, 2, left shoulder down, 2, forward, downward, 2, right shoulder down. Right now, 2, backward. Right now, 3 will be continuously. Inhale, 3. Now left, forward, downward, and right, and backward. Right, reset. Now 4, inhale, left, forward, right, and backward. All right, now reset. Inhale, exhale. All right, now going to reverse. Okay, now inhale, 1, right shoulder down. 1, forward, downward. 1, left shoulder down. And 1, backward. All right, now 2, right shoulder down. 2, forward, downward. 2, left shoulder down. And 2, backward. All right, now 3. Continuously, right, forward, downward, and left, and backward. Okay, reset. Now 4, right again, forward, downward, and left, and backward. All right, now recenter, head. Inhale, then exhale. Lower down your shoulders, arms, palms. Squat down, then stand up, inhale. Then exhale. Okay, shake and walk. Yeah. All right. So we have our whole program, yeah. Slow and gentle. That's why our first principle in Tai Chi Qigong is patience. Yeah. Without patience, okay, not Tai Chi Qigong. The reason is very simple. Our fine energy is patient, right? So we have to go patient with it. So we'll be able to engage and cultivate our fine energy. Yeah. Our gross energy, of course, a lot of expression. Yeah. Of course, you don't want to be patient. Yeah. You want to jump, run, and argue and fight, right? That's normal. But our exercise is different. It's the opposite. We want to look inwardly, calm down, slow down, breathe deeply, and be mindful, right? So that's why it's gentle. Yeah. All right. Now low our readjustment. Lower down palms, rotate, and lift them up. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Rotate again. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, recentering. Inhale, palm to the front. Exhale, palms back. Okay, inhale. And exhale. Palms back on your lower belly. And now stand up. Inhale. And exhale. All right, now put down palms. All right, so that's our kind of program. In the first item. Second one, we'll directly go to, okay, rest, 2 minutes, a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. And then we'll start our sequence, okay, our animal sequence. I think we should be able to, have all 5 animals today, yeah. All right, so, if you want, you can sit down even, okay, have some water. And, right, I'll probably also have water. I ran out of my black tea, oolong tea, and so I will drink just water. And I watched a little bit sharing here, a video by a kind of well-known, popular, TCM doctor, and he was talking about like, okay, probably we should not drink as after 50 years old above, should not drink too much coffee and black tea. Yeah. He had his argument like why it's not really. It's actually, but again, I just I have to study myself. Yeah, the first time I heard that black tea can have some kind of burden on our heart. Yeah. But he provided some reasons, like why should not drink as much, too much, black tea, even black tea and coffee. Okay, it would be putting a lot of pressure on our heart, and also yeah, because caffeine is going to stimulate our water passing, right, and not good for maintain for people above 50, our body fluid, and so on. Anyway, so I was thinking, is that true? But how much is too much, right? If you have a lot of coffee, a lot of black tea all day, then it's definitely too much, yeah. But a cup of, I think, coffee and tea probably will still be fine. Moderation is the golden rule, right? Is the key here. All right, so I'll have some real water. I only have water this morning, and come back, yeah. All right, any questions? Everybody doing fine? All right, so let's start our 5 animal. Okay, we'll do our 5 animal one by one. Okay. All right, first one, shall we start? Yeah. All right, let's start. 5 animals first, quickly. Recall?
What about green tea? If you have the black tea.
Right. Yeah. He didn't. A doctor, kind of very popular. Had a lot of followers. Yeah. And yeah, we'll talk about more like TCM related. If viewers interested. In fact, as I said, it's related. Tai Qigong was treated as one of the major interventions. Yeah, in ancient times in the Chinese, classic medicine. Yeah. But right now, people think, okay, it's a sports. Yeah, it is not. Originally, yeah, 2,000 years ago in the Yellow Emperor's classic. Yeah, and actually a bigger part of it, especially of course for early stage intervention. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So green tea, of course, green tea has a lot of also more actually. It's also by research, more benefits than black tea, but it has also some kind of side effects. Yeah. So again, I think moderation is always the key, right? Yeah. So green tea, good green tea, but it's difficult to get good green tea. Yeah. Now it's difficult to preserve, and yeah, and possibly yeah, we'll talk about them. Tea, if you're interested. Of course, I knew tea a little bit. Yeah. The classic of the tea. China also has those traditions always have the so-called classic, right? Classic is the guy. Tea has been around 1,000 years, but the guy who actually studied it and wrote it into an encyclopedia, right? So that became a classic. Yeah, the guy actually, the author, was very famous. If from the Chinese, culture, everybody knows him, and because they learned him in the schools. Yeah, called Lu Yu. Yeah, and he actually wrote the classic in my hometown. So my hometown, in a kind of hilly kind of area, famous for a couple of good actually green teas. Yeah, and but that's encyclopedia of other teas and their benefits, how to raise them and so on. Yeah, how to take care of them and so on. Yeah. All right. So green tea definitely has better, I think, health benefits. But on the other hand, very rare to have good green teas, and also difficult to preserve them. Yeah. But the general green tea, the green tea, somehow the losing leaf green teas are not available in the States. Yeah. The bagged green teas, I sometimes also bought from a supermarket. Okay, was I don't know about the caffeine. Maybe content is the same, but overall just not good. Yeah, not good. But on the other hand, I asked my American colleagues. Okay, my colleagues, and they actually, they feel awkward when they have the losing leaf teas. Okay, more flavors, and yeah. So it's I think it's the taste sometimes is quiet. Okay, not natural, because you get used to this kind of tea, and you stay with it. Yeah. If you change, you feel like, okay, the other one, even better one, better quality, will feel a little bit awkward. Come back, okay? We'll have a tea kind of a discussion, maybe another session, just focusing on tea and health benefits. Yeah, herbs and and so on. We will talk more. For example, goji berry, and how it's related to health. And I mentioned a little bit for our viewers. So in TCM, the herbs, right? So always in the modern medicine or the challenge, okay, what is the effective ingredient, right, in your herb? Yeah, that question is it legit? Okay, that question is wrong. Yeah. So why herb is a medicine? It's because not because there is a ingredient in it. Okay, there are thousands, hundreds, thousands of compounds in every herb. Yeah. So in the TCM theory, it's not there's an effective ingredient in the herb. It's basically the whole herb, yeah. And it's about the qi, yeah, about energy. Okay, the thousands, tens of thousands compound together will give you the energy, yeah. And that energy is related to our meridian. All right. So for example, okay, yeah, our ginger. Yeah, ginger is treated as a food and also as a herb. Yeah, and ginger is related to our actually stomach energy, yeah, and our actually spleen energy. Not just the flavor of the ginger, but the ginger itself, and also the fresh ginger and dry, kind of aged ginger. Okay, they're actually different effects, and so on. All right, come back. We'll talk about them related to our exercise. Okay, related to our inner energy. Okay, herbs, acupuncture, our Taichi Qigong, they're all related. Yeah. And the massage, of course, is another intervention. Okay, we can massage our meridian and acupoints. Okay, to handle very kind of common ailments. Yeah. All right, now let's start our 5 animals. Okay, quickly recall. First is our tiger. Tiger is mainly about our liver energy. Okay, liver energy is water energy. Second animal, deer. Okay, deer, mainly about our kidney energy. Kidney energy is water. Okay. 3, bear. Bear is for our stomach and spleen, and that's earth. 4th, monkey. Monkey is about our heart energy, fire. Last one, crane. Crane is about the lung. Lung energy is metal. Right. So 5: wood, water, earth, fire, and last one is metal. Okay. So those 5 are referred to as 5 elements, but they are not elements. They are referring to not the fire itself, but the form of energy represented, characterized by fire. Right. So that's basically it's about energy. Yeah. It's a kind of ancient classification of forms of energy, or energetic basically forms or transformations. So we have the 5 of them, and our 5 organs corresponding to those 5 basic forms of energy. Yeah. All right, now let's start. Okay, our tiger first. Quickly, 2 parts. Tiger, 2 parts. First part, tiger raising the claws. All right, tiger claw, tiger fist, tiger palm. All right, and then second part is tiger seizing the prey. Okay, we'll connect them together. Okay, let's start. Standard posture. Okay, let's take a breath. Inhale, exhale. Okay, gently lower down our head, eyes gazing at the palms. All right, now rotate our palms and the tiger claw, tiger fist. Fists are facing up. Now lift your fists up. Inhale to your chest. Now exhale. Turn fists to be palms. Rotate. Push the palms to the sky. Inhale. Eyes gazing at the palms. Now rotate the tiger claw, tiger fist. Bring the fist down. Exhale. Okay, to your chest now. Inhale. Turn the fist to be palms. Exhale. Press down the palms. Right now, put down the palms. Rep 1. Rep 2. Lifted palms. Rotate the tiger claw, tiger fist. Fists up. Inhale. To your chest, then exhale. Become palms. Rotate. Push the palms to the sky. Inhale. All right, now rotate the tiger claw, tiger fist. Bring the fist down. Exhale. Okay, at your chest. Now inhale, turn to palms. Exhale. Okay, Press down the palms. Now drop the palms. Okay, let's have 3 reps here. Lift the palms, rotate the tight claw, tight fist. Lift the fist up, inhale. At your chest, exhale. Turn to palms, push the palms to the sky, inhale. Eyes gazing at the palms, rotate the tight claw, tight fist. Now bring the fist down, exhale. At your chest, now inhale. Palms, press palm down, exhale. Okay, put down your palms. Now let's do readjustment. Rotate your palms, lift the palms up, inhale. And press down, palm down, exhale. Can squat down a little bit. Now second time. Rotate palms, lift the palms up, inhale. Now exhale, palms down. Okay, drop your palms at your hip joints, left, right. All right, now we're gonna have the second part. Okay, form tiger fist, soft, inhale, stand up. Lift the fist to your chest, exhale. Now raise your fist to the sky, inhale. Rotate your fists, become palms, then palms and claws, then bend your upper body down, exhale. Extend your shoulders, arms, and claws. Claws on the prey. Eyes staring at the prey. Pause. Now inhale. Now exhale. Okay, lower down your claws. Then stand up. Form fists. Inhale. Fists to your chest. Exhale. Right now, fists up. Inhale. Rotate, turn to palms and claw. Now exhale. Bend down your upper body. Claws. Extend your shoulders, arms, claws. Claws on the prey. Eyes staring at the prey. Pause. Now inhale. Now exhale. Lower down your palms. And now stand up. Inhale. Lift your fists to your chest. Okay. Rep 3. Exhale. Okay, inhale again, fists to the sky, rotate. Become palms, claws, now exhale. Bend your body down, extend your arms and claws. Claws on the prey, eyes staring at the prey. Pause, then inhale, then exhale. Lower down your palms, squat down. Now let's end it. Stand up, inhale. All right, now exhale. Lower down your fists and bring the palms to the front. Now readjustment, inhale. And palms down, exhale. Okay, one more time, inhale. And exhale, palms down. All right, now inhale. Exhale, let's shake the walk a little bit. All right, so that's our first animal. Okay, our tiger. Very good. Okay, you feel good? You know, we are exercising our mainly, of course, whole body engagement always, even though the focus is on our liver and the liver energy. All right. All right, now let's take it, shake it, catch some breath, some rest, 20 seconds, and we'll start our second animal, our deer. Okay, no hurry. And 2 parts. Okay, we can connect them, but not connect them, right? Let's, yeah. We'll see 2 reps maybe for the first one. Okay, deer gliding the antlers. And the second part, the deer running. Okay, 1 rep each direction, right? So quickly recall our antler. Okay, bending down your middle finger and ring finger down. Okay, extend the other fingers, stretch the other fingers. Okay, I will call the antlers, right? Now let's start. Okay, again, standard posture. Take a breath, inhale, exhale. Slowly, gently sit into horse stance. All right, now shift weight to the right side. Bring the left foot to the right side and raise our antlers. Right? All right, now take a left forward step here on the floor. Shift weight bump the antler first. Okay, and then twist the body, one antler up, one antler down, both pointing to the back. Eyes gazing at the lower one. Now inhale, exhale. All right, now shoulder width back. Bring back the antlers to the right side and become palm. Bring back the left foot. Lower down your palms. Return the left foot to the left side. Okay, shoulder weight to the left side. Palms to the left side, become antlers. All right, now take a right foot step. Heel on the floor, shift weight, bump the antlers first. All right, then twist the body. Left antler up, right antler down. Eyes gazing at the right one. Now, inhale, exhale. All right, now shoulder width back. Bring back the antlers to the left side, become palms, and bring back the right foot. Okay, lower your palms down. Okay, return the right foot to the right side, shift weight to right side. Bring the left foot, palms up, and become antlers. Then take a left step forward, shift weight, bump the antlers. Okay, twist your body. Right antler up, left antler down. Eyes gazing at the lower one. Inhale, exhale. All right, now shoulder width back. Bring back the antlers. Okay, bring back the left foot. Okay, and return left foot to the left side. Put down, shoulder weight to the left side. Right foot to the left side. Palms raised, turn to antlers. Take a right forward step. Heel on the floor, bump the antlers. All right, twist the body. Left antler up, right antler down. Eyes gazing at the right one. Inhale, exhale. All right, now shoulder weight. Bring back the antlers to the left side and bring back the right foot. All right, and recenter. Return it to the right side. Recenter. Now lower down palms, rotate, lift them up, inhale. Then press them down, exhale. All right, now stand up and shake and walk. All right, so that's the first part of our deer. Okay, we'll not connect because both parts actually are quite engaged. All right, so let's just be patient. Okay, that's the first part of our deer. All right, second part. Okay, deer running. Okay, we'll have 1 rep, not 2 reps. Okay, 1 rep each direction. Again, a story, deer running and sense danger, just, hide under the antlers, and then danger is gone, and deer will raise up, lift up head again, keep running. All right, let's start. Okay, take a breath, inhale, exhale. Okay, sit into horse stance. Should weight to the right side. Okay, and raise our deer hooves. Okay, hooves to our chest. And now take a left forward step. Heel on the floor. Shift weight, turn your body. Extend the arms and hooves. Bend the hooves down. Deer running. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now sense the danger. Turn hooves to be antlers. Shift weight, lift and round up the arms. Tuck head down below the arms. Okay, now inhale. Exhale. All right, danger is gone. Now Lower down the arms, lift up the head, turn the hooves to enter to be hooves, shift weight and run again. Eyes gazing forward. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now lower down your shift weight, lower down your hooves, and bring back the left foot. All right, and return the left foot to the left side. Shift weight, and bring the right foot to the left side. Lift the hooves to your chest. Right, and take a right foot step. Heel on the floor. Shift weight. Turn your body. Extend the hooves. Bend them down. They're running. Inhale. Exhale. All right, sense the danger. Turn hooves to be antlers. Shift weight, round up, lift and round up your arms and antlers. Tuck your head down and below the arms. Now inhale. Exhale. All right, then just go. Now put down the arms, lift up your head, turn antlers to be hooves. Extend them, bend them down, running again. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now lower down your palms, shift weight back, inhale. And bring back the right foot, return it to the right side, reset. Now lower down palms, rotate, lift them up, inhale. And press them down, exhale. All right, now stand up, shake and walk. All right, so that's our deer, second animal. Okay, we have two animals down. The deer is the kidney, and the kidney is the water. All right, catch a couple of breaths, and next, okay, let's now, pause a little bit. Okay, no need to rush it. Let's have 20 seconds. Okay, a little break. So everybody doing fine? Yeah, we'll have our 5 animals. Okay. Next, I'll have our bear. And yeah. All right, bear is about our stomach, spleen up here, and organs. Organs are all paired. Okay, and gradually you will know that our long and large intestine actually form a pair. Okay, and our now bear is about our earth energy. Earth energy has a pair. One is our stomach, the other one is our spleen. Okay, spleen and stomach form a pair for actually earth energy, but there's a difference. Okay, there's a subtle difference between them. One of course is yin, the other one is yang. Yeah. All right, let's start bear. So we're gonna have our bear pause. Okay, curl, okay gesture, curl the other fingers, bend your wrists. Okay, and this is called the epigastrical region. Okay, basically we're going to use the bear pause to massage, okay, our epigastrical region. Okay, kind of place, you can touch it or don't touch it, but be mindful of this region. Right, and the first one is bear rotating. Okay, rotating, the whole body around this region. Okay, to massage our spleen and the stomach, and also the energy. Right, the second one is the bear, swing. Yeah, we're gonna connect them just like our tiger. All right, let's start. Yeah.
Have you ever farted while doing the move?
It's possible. It's possible. Because you would stimulate your organs. Okay, especially your large intestine in the morning in particular. Yeah. Oh, the question is, we'll have our kind of gas, bowel movement during the practice. Give some kind of release some gas. Okay, that's normal. That's normal because we're stimulating your organs. Depending, of course, sometimes you don't. You're basically conditioned in your large intestine, especially in the morning. Yeah. Morning is the time for our, large intestine actually to be more active. Yeah, very. It was of course known, also, everywhere, everybody. Yeah. All right. So come back. All right. Now our bear movement. All right. Let's start. Okay. Bear pause. Okay. Bear pause. All right. Take breath. Inhale. Exhale. Gently lower down our head and lift our bear paws. Place it around or at our epigastric region. All right, now let's sway our head from middle to the right, then lift up our chin and head. Inhale. Then sway to the left, lower it down, exhale. Now let's start. 1, right, inhale, up, inhale. Left, down, exhale. 2, right, up, inhale. Left, down, exhale. 3, right, up, inhale. Left, down, exhale. All right, pause. Now let's reverse. Left, up, inhale. Right, down, exhale. 2, left, up, inhale. Right, down, exhale. With 3 yet, let's go 3, left, up, inhale. Right, down, exhale. All right, now let's lower down palms. Lift up head, inhale. Right, then exhale. Palms down. Okay, one more time. Rotate, lift the palms up, inhale. Then exhale. Okay, palms at your hip joints. Now shift weight to the left. And lift the right heel. And now take a right forward step. Heel on the floor, then swing your body and your right arm palms forward. Okay, twist the body, eyes gazing at the left. Right, and now inhale, exhale. All right, now inhale, shift the weight back, twist the body to the right, lift up your left arm palm, eyes gazing toward the right. Now exhale, swing to forward. Now swing backward, inhale. Okay, one more time. Exhale, swing forward. Okay, be mindful. Now swing back, inhale. Okay, one more time. Swing forward. Exhale. Now inhale, swing backward. All right, now bring back your right foot to the left side first, then return it to the right side. And shift weight to your right side. Okay, lift your left heel and take a left forward step. Now swing the left arm palm forward. Okay, pause. Inhale. Exhale. All right, now swing, shift the weight back, swing back and twist the body to the left. Lift your right arm palm. Inhale, then exhale. Forward. Now inhale, backward. Forward again. And backward. Okay, last time, swing forward. Be mindful. And now swing backward. All right. Now turn your left foot and bring it back. Then return it to the left side. Recenter. Okay, lower down palms. Rotate, lift them up, inhale. Exhale, palms down, horse stance. One more time. Okay, rotate, lift them up, inhale. And press them down, exhale. All right, now stand up. And shake and walk a little bit. All right, so that's our bear. All right. If time allows, of course, more reps will help. Okay, we'll do 5, like 7 reps. Okay, and that will be good. But okay. All right. So next we move on to our monkey. Yeah, we'll do monkey. Okay, and the first part is monkey lifting, shoulders, monkey fists. Right, but it's a kind of special way because we'll not directly or quickly recover monkey fists. Collect your fingertips and bend down your wrists, right? Monkey fists, right? So we'll lift the fist, not directly the fist to your chin, okay? We actually will lift our shoulders, arms, then the fists, okay? It's kind of awkward kind of movements. Then turn the head left and right, and then release, okay? Relax, and then lower down our palms, arms. All right, we'll do 1 rep, left and right. Basically 2 reps here, okay? Then we'll pause and then do the second part. We'll not connect. Actually, we can connect, but let's not, right? Let's not. Maybe right. All right, let's start. Okay, again, standard posture. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now lower down your eyes. Lower down your head, eyes, gazing at your palms. Lift your palm to your belly button. Quickly form monkey fists. Now lift up your shoulders, your big arm, upper arm, and your forearm, then your monkey fist to your chin, and also lift up your head a little bit. Inhale. Now turn your head to the left. Staring to the left, then come back, then exhale. Relax, lower down, exhale, lower down your shoulders, arms, and palms. All right, now lift up your palms about your belly button height, then quickly form monkey fists. Now lift up your shoulders, big arm, forearm, and fists to your chin. This process is inhale, and turn your head to the right.